Okay, so a lot of people come to Almerimar and all they see is greenhouses. And yeah, that's true, there's a lot of greenhouses, as we know. But I really want to try and show another side of Almerimar.
You and me, we're family. The bond that we share is as deep as the sea. No matter how rough things may come to be, you and me, we're family. Sing ho, hey, long for the ride. Ho, hey, I'll stay by your side. Ho, hey, you'll always be alright by me. Yes, you're alright by me.
So at the end of last season, we sailed right down the east coast of Spain, had a fantastic sail, and ended up in Almerimar, where we were going to winter for the next 6 months. A lot of people winter in Almerimar, not just yachties, but people in RVs as well. Now, Almerimar is a fantastic place to winter.
This is the yacht club, which gets really busy at the weekends. So this is the next pontoon, and this is where we're based, but the marina goes on, and the yard's in the distance. From our pontoon we've got a nice view of the tower and of course the mountains, and it's quite peaceful really, except when the wind comes. Right, so Almerimar is on the Costa del Sol, which used to be called the Costa del Viento, which means the coastline of wind, because there is a lot of wind that regularly funnels down the Straits of Gibraltar, which is the Straits of Gibraltar is the sea area between Spain, southern Spain, and North Africa. So yeah, it does get very windy here. They changed the name to kind of, you know, boost tourism really, because Costa del Sol obviously sounds a little bit more appealing. Kite surfers, they love it, and we love watching it, so it's really good entertainment for us and the kids as well, just to watch them. So this is the park that's kind of at the entrance to the marina. It's the park that we go through on the way to school, but it is one of the kids' favourite places because there's no cars around here and they can kind of go a little bit wild.
La park es muy bien.
So there's the entrance to the marina, which is on the west side, and then you've got the West Beach. You always see someone out gardening. It makes a big difference. It's really well kept. The first thing we're going to do is go and visit some of the local schools to see whether these children could go to school and learn some Spanish. So this is Ayugu, which is a very popular ice cream parlour.
This is one of my favourite places.
What is it?
It's called Ice Cream.
So this is a kind of residential area. You've got boats over here, and around the outside you've got all the apartments. So Almerimar Marina is a great place to have visitors. There's loads of accommodation and there's loads of places to eat. So we had some friends come out and we had a birthday to celebrate. So it's Adrian's birthday today and we are celebrating. Churros is another favourite Spanish traditional food that we like to try.
Churros are like donuts cut, and then you dip them in chocolate or sugar.
So as you exit the east side of the marina, there's a little play park we found, which is really sheltered. You can see it behind me. And also the beach here is quite nice as well.
So this is party we built inside a monster thing. And it has windows and there's loads of little details in it. Before it was only a big mountain kind of mound of sand, and we just built it into loads of blocks and a city. Inspired by Andy Goldsworthy, we made a pattern made of stones.
Today is the day since it was 100 years since World War I finished, and so we decided to make a little memorial ourselves.
And the kids can play volleyball. You can see them down there playing volleyball. If you carry on going down this path, you finally get to the nature reserve, and that's where we go sometimes, just to have a look, to hang out, and to have beach barbecues. So yeah, there's just a little bit more of our favourite places. There's a whole variety of birds, herons, flamingos, and they're all kind of nesting around here.
I can see something there. Looks like a jawbone or something.
So beyond are the mountains, and between the mountains and the nature reserve are all the greenhouses.
So Almeria is absolutely covered for miles and miles from horizon to horizon with these greenhouses which have got plastic tarpaulin all over them. And in those greenhouses are grown just about all the fruit and vegetables from Europe. So if you've had any fruit and vegetables anywhere in Europe, chances are that they're being grown in these acres and acres of greenhouses around here. And the scale of it is truly phenomenal. I mean, it does literally go from horizon to horizon. I think the only way you can truly get a scale of the industrial farming around here is by going on Google Earth and looking at the satellite images, and you can just see how far these polytunnels go. There's obviously an environmental impact with such industrial scale farming, but everybody's job was linked in with these greenhouses, and just about every local person we met had links with the greenhouses in the local area. The kids' school friends, they all came from a farming background as well, and their parents were all linked in with the greenhouse and the industrial farming in Almerimar.
Ewan's friend, Salva at school, his mum and dad have invited us for Sunday dinner. We are very privileged, and they just keep bringing this amazing food out. We've got tortilla, manchego cheese.
Es membrillo, frutas
Con queso.
con queso.
Paella.
Es tomato wrap.
Ajá.
Es típica tomato en Almería.
Ajá, yeah.
Sangría.
So we thought sangria was just wine and fruit, but actually we've got rum, Cointreau, Deserrano, some orange liqueur. I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Ponche caballero. Ponche.
Ponche
Caballero.
Caballero. Ponche Caballero. So the other major industry in the area is obviously tourism, and Almerimar itself is dominated by this spa golf hotel, which is very exclusive but a little bit outside the budget of a travelling family like us.
It's the end of February and it's carnival season in a lot of Europe, and so they just had a carnival here in the marina in Plaza Batel, and it marks the beginning of Lent, so they do lots of partying, dressing up and having fun.
So it's a carnival for all of this week, and going on. So I'm here with my friend Zakar. Zakar, ¿cómo te llamas? Es your amigo.
So the Festival de San Marco, there's not much online about it, but it's a big party in El Ejido. My friend did confirm that it's really to celebrate all the agriculture in the area. So everyone puts on their best dresses, their best outfits, and they come down to town from all the villages, the surrounding areas. They show off their livestock and they all have one big party. Festivals de San Marco has been going on for many, many years. It's a big party people come to. It's obviously a big thing here because that's what El Ejido is all about, and the surrounding area. It's all about the greenhouses, the farming, and it's something really to celebrate in the area. We've been finding out about things to do in Almerimar, and this is the skate park right up in the town actually in El Ejido, and it's one of these places that our friends told us about, and it's definitely one of the kids' favourite places to come. We've been practicing stuff to do on rollerblades, skateboards, and also on Ewan's bike, so yeah, I'm just waiting for the day when something's going to get broken. And yeah, we wanted to go skiing this year like we did in Greece last year, but it's a bit above our budget this year, so we're just sticking to the skate park this time.
I really like this skate park because it has everything. Well, to me it does, and it's really easy to skate on. When I first came here, I couldn't get up here. When I first got the rollerblades, I couldn't skate that fast, but now I can go on ramps like these. So you can get tired while doing sport.
So another important birthday happens in the winter, and that's Ewan's. So we celebrated Ewan's 7th birthday.
It's my birthday day. I'm decorating my my birthday cake for school.
What is extra?
Says, let's look, single,
Can you help me please?
say yes.
He's 7 today.
Look at this. I'm going to be the happiest person in the world because I actually did it.
So today we're in Almeria, we've come for a day out, and we're going up to the fort. So we're trying to work out how to get up there.
Everyone's leaving.
Just driven up the road to Almeria to come to this, which is the Alcazaba of Almeria. So it's a fort built by the Moors originally. It's got 3 enclosures. So the first enclosure is here. It used to be a city, and they've got loads of sort of irrigation channels. And then there's the palace at the top. And there's also a bell up there, and they used to warn people of any invaders. Right, this is an Arabic house. There's an example of kids' toys, and in there is the sleeping quarters.
Those and those are Arabic toys from the
Century.
century.
So from the top you get a really good view of the whole of Almeria. So that's looking east. Right, so we're off on our first walk of the winter. So we're driving right up into the mountains. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Apparently they're more challenging than the ones in Greece.
We are on a walk. We've been halfway. We're going back. we found these really amazing waterfalls over there, and like we had like lunch there, and now we finished lunch. We're going back to the car to go back home. I found this walking stick bar. It's my favourite stick.
The place is amazing. This is Sierra Nevada at the bottom of the mountains, and there's just so much space out here. It just goes on forever. I think after seeing a place like this, I don't think I could ever really go and live in a city. So we're at the end of the walk now. We've actually driven up from right back there, that's the sea down there, and we've driven up to this village, and right high up in the mountains we didn't see snow, but we did see a waterfall. We saw some lovely horses, little puppy dog.
So that's a male and that's a lemon. Smelly, smelly, smelly.
And now another favourite thing to do is to go to a little tapas bar in these little villages up in the hills. So once you get beyond those greenhouses, it's not long. It takes about an hour to drive out from the greenhouses and get to this amazing countryside. It's spectacular. I haven't seen anything like it anywhere in the world, and yeah, it's worth a visit. If you're on your boat in Almerimar, or you decide just to come to Andalusia for a visit, a hike in the Andalusia mountains and the Sierra Nevada mountain range is something not to be missed.
Advertising.
Not to be missed! So here we are at another of our favourite places. It's where we've been coming to do beach barbecues with our favourite friends. So yeah, it's a really beautiful spot. You don't really get anyone walking past, and it's just beautiful really. Kids go wild. What's Toby doing, Rowan?
He's digging the pit for a fire.
I'll help you, Toby. Woof.
Because now the fire's going out. Now it's not my turn.
I'm gonna guitar.
How are you doing? The fire is ready.
I found a bullet. We're being shot in here.
Burgers are ready. Gonna put them on the baps. We've got some vegetables.
What are you using as a table there, Ranka?
This is a bodyboard. It's really good. I'll just make sure it's not melting.
Oh, no. Wow. Bye.
The sound of silence. Oh, said I you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows.
Nearly.
So we're just heading back after our beach barbecue. We haven't quite got enough bikes, so we found a way of getting home, haven't we?
Now we just had a barbecue, played some guitar, shot some air guns. Now we're heading back to the boat.
So on the next episode, we set sail east.
And just looking at the satellite
Cross
images.
the roundabout, first exit.
And it's the only way you can...
After 300 meters.
Oh.
Cheap Chinese bikes.
Mom, are you kidding?
You and me, we're family. No matter how far away we've grown to be, we
Okay, so thank you for everybody for watching these videos, and thank you for sharing them. Thanks especially to the patrons for helping us to get the equipment to create these videos, to edit and then produce them, and also to get ice creams for the children to keep them out of the way so we've got time to create these video vlogs. Thanks a lot.
And if you want to do it, do it.
Hey, along for the ride.